Haha! PlayStation event in 2 hours. Who knows what we're gonna see?
Welcome. What are you selling?
Nothing to sell. Nothing to buy. Remind me where I am.
I agree. I can feel... Speaking of, do you have a moment?
Go to destination instead of go to jail. At least I'm not going to a jail right now. Hey, Draven. As you can see, Sony State of Play there.
This is right. I'm not seeing anything weird.
I have no doubt.
In a while,
This gives me
2
the
house.
Same sensation as when I touched the
I got
road.
some banana juice.
Think this is what would bring me
I got
back
some
here.
orange juice. And I got some devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now.
I suppose so. Even though it's only been about half a year. Still, I had
Finish
no
off the
idea
banana
Alice
juice first.
Hiragi graduated from Shujin.
I didn't either. And I figured a student council president would know better than anyone about celebrity graduates.
Perhaps she had a past here that she wished to erase.
What do you mean?
Those voices we heard in her jail. Those cutting words and that painful cry. I don't know whether she was one of the instigators or the victim of such bullying.
Wait, you mean
However she experienced
I can just pay to make my
Left such a
shitty school
gaping
life go
wound in her
away?
heart that she refuses to even acknowledge the
I don't
truth
have
of
to
it.
live with the crippling
And that truth
depression
can
every
place me
day?
here.
So that's why Shujin has a secret room.
It's
Well,
interesting,
we should
the
get moving.
only
What's
state
next?
of play
We may not be in Shibuya, but this
stream
place is
that I
still
can
linked to its
find
jail.
is on the
Pretty
Japanese
Emma Ewing
PlayStation
should
account.
permit access as usual. Okay, let's try it.
I don't know if
Everybody
there's an
ready?
English one.
Yeah, we're ready. Keyword, Wonderland.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Never see it coming.
So it's a classroom?
That makes it sound like I never
Is
stream.
this what a school is like?
Blame YouTube, it's
rather
YouTube's
different
fault.
than how the internet makes it appear. The cognitive distortion's really strong here. What's going on?
Hey, look! Ah, a ghost! Are you seriously crying? Ugh, how pathetic. Trying to get us to go easy on you. You tricked him the same way too.
Him?
didn't you?
Oh yeah, so
I'd never do that.
she wanted to get with some guy, and
What
the other
is
girls
this?
bullied.
God,
Son of a glitch!
serious? Why are you still alive? Do us a favor and die already.
Okay. I don't know, creepy girl comes walking up to me like that. I ain't scared of shit. Come here and give me. Oh, maybe not now.
What the hell?
I don't want to hug now. Before, maybe.
Can't you get it through your thick skull? No one wants you around.
Oh shit, what the hell is going on? This thing just flipped out of nowhere.
Not scared.
Also changed.
I'm not scared.
These prison cells.
No time. Here it comes. Look sharp, folks.
We should avoid wasting energy on our attacks.
How do I
Let's
lock
read
on
the
again?
enemy's movements and respond in kind.
Right click. I played something recently that feels a bit like this, the combat system. I think it was a TMNT game of all things. No, that's right. It was Transformers Devastation I gave a quick go. Not yesterday, but the day before. It kind of plays like this.
That must be hidden somewhere within the cell.
I'm not exactly fit to search right now. Focus on the enemy first.
Was it any good? I tried it on the hardest difficulty, which I think was the biggest mistake. Was trying to play a Platinum Games title on the highest difficulty. The first time I'm playing it. Probably not smart. But no, it seemed alright. It's kind of gutting that it's no longer available. You know, like, to buy anywhere. So I probably would have liked that.
Did I just have one?
He's weak against his own skills. Well, that's silly. Why would you do that? Why would you carry skills that you're weak to? It's like enemies in Final Fantasy VII that have enemy skills that damage them. It's like, why would you do that? How stupid would you have to be to carry attacks that damage you? Yeah, okay, I'm out of SP now. I don't think there's any easy way to recover it. What the goddamn fuck is a persona? Hey ho. Basically, when a man and a woman love each other very much, a persona is born. No, personas are like... You know that show JoJo I keep trying to get you to watch? Well, Persona is like that, but more stylish.
There were some truly terrible things said in the classroom as well.
JoJo's magical mindfuck. I've not heard it described as that before, but that's a really good name for it, honestly. Yeah, me. Right. Who haven't I plowed for skills yet? Well, Ryuji, but he doesn't have any power. I'm out of SP for everyone. It's gonna get a bit tighter now. Ooh, we've got some personas to pick up there. I've already got them, so I just get persona points instead, but they're always handy. Use headbutts because they don't cost any magic to use. Oh, did someone get knocked out? Oh no, I unlocked something. XY slam does increase damage. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, not a lot though. Barely negligible. Barely. Joker's dead. If Joker dies in actual Persona 5, it's game over. But I guess in this he can be knocked out and it's fine. But this means I'm in a bit of a tight spot. Master, we are in a tight spot. Rescue pill on Ren. Now let's start popping all our minor food and regular healing items that I've stockpiled. So there's a Sony event coming up, Garlips, tonight. A PlayStation 5 event. Hopefully they'll announce a game. Hopefully a game will come out for the PS5. Are you excited?
Let's go.
Well, don't start playing a Persona, like, and then feeling shit if it's not for you. Because I'm going to let you in on a secret. I've tried to play Persona games, and I don't like them. This game's a little bit different. It's mechanically quite different. Silent Hill, yeah, well, no, I don't think we'll hear anything on that until, yeah, as you say, the summer. We will hear about Ripper Fart tonight. They'll talk about Ripper Fart. We'll see that. Funny you should say that. This was made partially by Omega Force. Omega Force and the Persona Studio worked together on this title.
You're mine. Hell yeah! That did it.
I saw it.
Something's up.
Good, good. I couldn't get into them personally. If you can get into them, that's awesome. But me, I really struggled to get into the Persona games. I did try.
What do we got here?
What? What?
I quite enjoyed going around exploring the first palace in Persona 5, and the clever use of battle tactics for the first major boss was cool. What bothered me was the sheer amount of dialogue. And the time management always makes me stress out, because I always think I'll never have enough time to get something done.
What was that rumbling?
I have to deal with time-related stresses in real life. I don't want to deal with them in video games as well.
For real?
Didn't jive with me, yes.
It appears our most recent target held the key.
In other words,
Spin-off
we
of a
defeated
spin-off.
the warden guarding
Well,
the
I guess
key.
technically, in the
Warden and
Persona
Alice
games are a spin-off of Shin Megami
Key to the
Tensei.
cage in her jail.
Are the music games any good?
Different
Apparently
Shadow
so,
Hand?
but
Not
PS4
Alice's?
only. Don't play them on
Going on about.
Vita. Not that you would anyway,
Oh, nothing.
but
I was just thinking
on
how
Vita
many
they're 30 frames
differences
per
there are
second.
between
On
palaces.
PS4, the
Good
trilogy
point.
is 60 frames per
Palaces
second.
don't have any rooms like these.
So apparently
The
it's
wardens
very
guarding
playable.
Keys in hidden locations.
If you
So
buy
the
the
more we
trilogy,
learn,
if you
the
buy
messier the situation gets.
Dancing All Night and
For
Dancing
Sophie, we
Starlight
wouldn't have
as
even
the
made
2-pack, you get the Persona 4 one with it.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
It's the only way to play it,
Praise accepted.
because that's so silly.
Well,
But anyway.
Please all you want later. We've got a birdcage to bust open.
True. We have one last task in the real
Lots of
world
kids
first.
spamming in the chat
Send Alice
of the
the
state of
calling
play.
card. Take back those desires.
This game is really like a condensed Persona experience. Oh yeah, they've been spamming in this chat like 4 hours ago.
Okay.
There's
all
just a
that's
whole
left is
bunch of
sending the
muscle
call.
emojis and
What should it say?
PlayStation is the
After
best.
desires that Alice
Muscle
is
emoji
seeking
PS5.
these hearts she changed, right? Then don't we have to write something like, "We shall take back the desires you've seen."
Magical music game on the Wii U. Tokyo
Using the same
Mirage
logic
Session
that works
Sharp
on treasures
FE
is probably
is
our
a
best shot.
crossover
Once the
of
desire takes form, we can
Shin
steal it.
Megami
If we
Tensei
return the victims their own
and
desires,
Fire
Everyone
Emblem.
should return to
It
normal.
is not a Persona game,
So-
but it
What'll happen to Alice then?
bloody well should
She
be,
should having
considering
a change
that
of heart,
visually
confessing soon
it's a
after.
Persona game.
Actually, that's not set in stone. What we're stealing this time are the desires that Alice seized from others. This isn't her own desire or ambition. Or like the treasure we found in palaces. There's no way of knowing whether or not Alice's heart will be changed.
Even if we rescue her victims, without a change of heart in Alice, this will just turn into a pointless symbol.
Tangentially related, yes. I found my Mirage sessions the other day.
That creates a high probability that
Unfortunately, I unsealed it
We did cause
when I
quite a
got
scene
it.
destroying the lock.
If I hadn't, it
Whether
might
through
have
words
been
or
worth some good
fists,
money now.
we still have the
But my
opportunity
Star
to
Fox
change
Zero
her
is...
heart via her
no.
shadow.
Is it the other way around?
Let's take her head
Which
on.
one's sealed?
Oh, sorry. I
Is
know
it Sharp
that's a
FE?
dangerous approach.
Or is it Star
but
Fox? One or
you
the
guys
one or
are
the
all
other.
for it.
If
I
it's
want
not
to
Star
rescue
Fox, it's Sharp
Alice,
FE.
too.
I've got one or the other
Not just
sealed.
her victims. Alice said she wanted to be a
Speaking
ray
of
light
sealed,
that could inspire
my
people
Phantom
suffering
Breaker
in life.
arrived the
You
other
mean
day.
when she
Phantom
was on
Breaker
TV?
Overdrive.
I don't know if she really meant
Limited
all
edition
that.
on PS4.
Well, I do.
Exciting.
I get why she said it. Because of all the bullying in her past.
That went straight into storage.
Doesn't it seem like we saw part of Alice's trauma in the secret room?
Trauma?
Trauma.
It's like an invisible wound in a person's heart. It comes from living through painful experiences. A wound in a heart.
Maybe that trauma's the whole reason the jail formed.
Trauma distorted Alice's heart, giving birth to the jail. That is very similar to Palace Generation.
The cat is a badass and
I've
does
gotta say
fuck
it's
people
possible.
But how is that trauma relevant to
up. Oh, you
Alice's
started
current
modifying emotes again.
This is just a hunch, but I
I'm
think
trying to
she
work
sees
out what
she's
that
doing
is from
some
here.
Kind of revenge against the kinds of girls who treated her badly.
Stealing someone's dude right in front of her as revenge to Alice? Oh, that's pretty sick.
But her Shadow's operation is way too massive for that to be all. She just has too many victims already.
What if she simply kept escalating?
A thinking
because no
emote.
one was
Oh,
there
it's
to
the
stop her?
hand.
Becoming a monarch must create
But it's
an
the
awful
pog.
amount of distortion.
All that only
Like-
makes me want to help Alice more. If her heart's grown that distorted, then I want her to at least remember how it
Right,
feels
got it.
being a ray of light for somebody. Is she beyond helping at this
Print
point?
screenable.
I don't know, but there has to be someone who at least tries. We can't just abandon Alice.
Oh, Lady On.
Lady On! Give me coochie, Lady On! Let's be shitty.
That could be. I just can't believe she was lying when she said that.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
No objections here either. However, should we engage her in combat, we must avoid taking her life at all costs.
Nope, kill her.
Absolutely. That's out of the question.
Best case scenario, just talk her out of it.
Guys, do you think I could write the calling card this time? There's something I need to tell her personally.
Oh, she's doing the calling card. Make it badass.
You know it. This is gonna be our best one so far.
Writing a calling card? Need any help?
Oh, speaking of PlayStation,
you can help me
Days
with the
Gone.
phrasing, Sophia.
Thanks, Anna. Days Gone is coming to
Figure out
Steam,
now is the delivery.
so I might as well just play it on Steam.
I may have a plan for that. This is a special reunion of
Though
the
to be
Phantom
fair, I could
Beast.
probably get Days
We gotta
Gone for
do
like a
this
tenner
right.
and play it on PS4 Pro mode
Hey,
on the PS5. Or I could pay more for it on Steam. Which is the more sensible option? Steam it is. Yes. There is a page now.
what are you looking for today?
I still have barely
What
any
are you
money.
selling?
Not gonna let me explore. So I just gotta, like, buy some stuff. What do we got on offer? Adhesive bandages.
You want this one? Thank you very much.
Rescue pills.
You want this one? Thanks for your
Worst case
feedback.
scenario, I can just bumble through. Suppose I could level up my my personas.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome.
Performing a fusion.
What can we make? I've made a succubus. I can make a bicorn. Berith. But I'm just not a high enough level. And I don't have an Andras. I'm not a high enough level, can't do anything with that. Okay. Arsene!
How much power will you add?
I can go up 6 levels with the points I have. Up 1. We'll wing it! Full level 13. How does it know me so well?
You wish to browse the entries? Please take a look. May luck be on your side.
So I watched episode 1 of Persona 5 the animation today. And I love it. I don't think it's available for purchase anywhere, though. Like, I don't think I can go out and... I was watching it in Japanese. I'm sure that in the English it'll be the same voices. I was watching it in the Japanese because that was the only copy I could find on Nya. I mean, nothing. Big Bang Burger? Big Bang! Oh wait, no, sold out. Big Bang!
We've got whatever you need. Thank you.
Oh, sold out. That's not fair.
Hey, welcome. I'm back
We just
again.
like cats, that's why we say Nya. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Anna.
What can I get for you? Come back anytime.
Okay, no. All the vending machines are sold for real. Big... The screaming, that's enough. That doesn't work. You can scream it as loud as you like. It doesn't work. Oh boy, placenta soda.
Let's go.
You know,
I don't want tobacco. We need tobacco.
Take your time. So that's what you're getting?
Squid Paradise?
Can you hold all that?
I can't afford anything
Stop by
else.
again.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay. I'm ready. A million menus. Oh, check this out. So here's your pause menu, right? Item menu. Pretty slick. Equipment menu. But watch this. You pick someone, and then... Wow, so cool, right? But check this out. Persona menu. Pick someone. Whoa! Check this out. Stats menu. This game is all menus. Bond menu. It's still not quite enough Bond points yet for what I want, which is Oracle Recovery. And then system menu. Boop. Boop.
I'll just add
Good,
this.
right? I love it. Such a stylish game. Oh, what I was talking about last stream about Sojiro's characterization, he's way nicer in the anime. Like, it makes no sense. He should be an asshole. He comes across way nicer.
Here.
Alright, calling card time. The menu team works hard on it. The menus were 4 months.
In other news, Akira Konoe, founder of Medice, announced a joint project with one-time rival company Pineapple. Tech heads are fired up with anticipation at the news, awaiting further details.
Oh,
Okay, folks, listen up!
Good evening. Been a while, huh?
Perhaps you remember us.
We are the Phantom Thieves.
And we're back in action with a new heart in our sights.
A wicked witch who treats people like toys. Alice Hiragi.
You pretend you're a ray of light, but all you do is hurt people to indulge your own darkness. You're a bad person, and bad people have to be stopped. And all those desires you stole.
Tonight, we're taking them all back.
Oh no, what's Alice gonna do?
I'm scheduled at... Oh, it's the manager. Hello?
She can't possibly be nasty. Look at how cute she is.
What in the... Phantom Thieves? Taking my desire? All the desires I've collected? No, you can't! I need those! That's what makes me the monarch! I need those to... Without those, all right. I'll wait for you. I don't want toys that don't do as they're told. I'll smash...
Stealing people's loves and desires. The Futaba Cannon.
Come on, come on!
Let's do this. Time for the heist. Neither of these fucking matter. It's cyberpunk all over again.
Let's go.
Tonight we take back the stolen desires. Oh boy. I hope you're ready. Because I'm barely ready. That's the thing about this and Persona 5 as well. I never felt ready at any time. Oh! They're playing it! Very good here.
Let's go, everyone.
size of that thing.
What do we do now? How do you steal something like that?
I admit, I don't know
What's that?
There she is.
Alice.
There she
Fight
is.
after all.
Oh dear. You thought you'd just sneak in like that. And what exactly do you plan on doing with those desires? Hey you! Joker, right? Did you come back to me so you could be mine?
Yes. Stomp on me. We're here for your desire. Hell no, we're changing your heart. Why not hell yes, stomp on me? In Persona 5, there are responses that are joke responses, and the characters will go, no, don't say that. You know. This game needs that. Like, yes, I came back so you could stomp on me. You know, let me answer that. Thank you, Draven.
You really are here to steal it.
Alice Hiragi! We know all about the horrible things you've done.
You seized people's desires by force and turned them into your puppets.
You toyed with people's emotions and made them mistreat one another.
You even opened up stores so you could bilk all the people you brainwashed. We can no longer overlook the wicked changes of heart you forced on the people.
The Phantom Thieves are about to beat the distortion out of you.
Do your best.
Tamaki-san, you're so beautiful. There's no way you could understand. You have no clue what I've been through.
Actually, she does.
You mean what happened to you at Shujin? Where did... How? We know all of it. How you were bullied. How it was torture
Anna,
for you.
please.
But I still... Oh, okay. You know me.
That many songs in Clone Hero?
The past still comes back to me. How pathetic. What a mess.
Anna.
Does it matter now?
Anna.
With this power,
Anna, please.
I can have everything.
Anna, stop. Anna, no.
I've always wanted.
No. Stop. Come back.
And now, I'm gonna make you mine. All mine.
Do you have the Super Ghostbusters album yet? Any Varg Skeletor? Brick by Brick? Brick by Brick! Suck my dick! We have Bustin' by Neil Cicerari. Cicerari.
So this really is Alice in Wonderland.
Cicerarica?
I'm late for a very important date. Come along, come along. I have such wonders to show you.
What wonders?
Ignore her, Sophie. She just wants to torture us or something.
Alice, I'm gonna make
Are we gonna
you feel light.
comment on the fact that Alice turned into a bunny? She was hot until then. Right, fire is effective, as per usual. I got level 14 fire attacks, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, they want me to use the crackers again.
See any weaknesses yet, Oracle? One sec. Analyzing.
Yeah, that's why they got a pole in here. That's why they got crackers in here. Because they want me to do the actions. Oh, I have to jump that one. Okay. This is set after Persona 5, but not Persona 5 Royal. Because Persona 5 Royal has events that happen after Persona 5. So essentially, it's another timeline. If that sounds complicated, it is. It absolutely is.
Hey, check out the party popper.
Yeah, 6 months after Persona 5, but not Persona 5 Royal, because that's different.
That would be quite
Anna.
pleasing and aesthetic.
Anna. Anna, please. Anna, please, stop. Stop. You're killing me. You're killing... Anna, no. Stop. You're killing me. Anna. No. No. Anna. No. Stop. No. Right, what sort of moves does she have? Nothing that's effective against her, but... something I can use on my teammates. Are still her special moves? Sure, why not? She's carrying them. That means she can heal herself, actually, thinking about it. That's terrifying. She's frozen! She was frozen there! That was cool. Oh, data sync. Performing X or mid-air X attacks with good timing will increase attack power by 1 upgrade level. Oh, right, so like on a Chanbara. Ugh, okay, not keen.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this.
This doesn't boost up my bar, does it? No. Oh no, she's on the pole again. Where's she now? Excellent. Take it. That's okay, we'll get an all-out attack and that'll do a lot of damage on her. Got this. Oh. Mona wants to take over. Ooh, cutscene.
Why are you being like this? I was finally able to find some happiness. You here to take everything I have? Just like she did? Just try me.
We're not trying to take everything, we just think you're... You! Ooh, she's on all fours now! Oh, she's on all fours now! Oh god, that's... No! No! You're disgusting! Oh god!
What made you like this? You never get to become a killer.
She's acting like Anne never got bullied. I'm pretty sure I remember that specifically from Persona 5. 10 PM GMT. 88 minutes time. Showtime da! Please miss the feet picks. Lady Anne! Can you spare some coochie, Lady Anne?
Go ahead.
Leave it to me. Fair warning, this one's gonna be rough. That might come in handy. We can attack with it? Oh, power it up! Joker's been brainwashed. Can't tell Ted from Bo. You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
Oh, Mona's dead.
Switching out.
Yeah. This one. This one.
Thank you.
Big Bang Burger. Big Bang!
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this.
Big Bang! Oh great, this one again. Gangbang Burger! Oh god. Oh god. Kind of hoping my Showtime move would do more damage than it did. Oh dear.
Thanks.
Big Bang! Big Bang!
This one, okay. This one.
Telling my teammates to just scoff salad. Oh god. He's dead again. Looking good, Joker. Looking dead, Joker. Just on the off chance that I don't get any experience points if he's dead at the end. So I've played RPGs that pull that shit. Wasting my time again. Because I can't do anything about that while it's happening. I hope so. If there's more than one phase, I'll be very disappointed. I think that's it. Yeah.
No! How can I still not be strong enough? Why can't I change? I'm not the victim anymore!
Enough, Alice. If you keep going, you'll just make yourself feel even worse.
How would you know? I just can't compare to someone like you, Takamaki-san. All my life, I'm no match for the real winners. And I tried so hard to change, but I was still made fun of, still bullied. I just wanted to stop.
I get it, Alice. And that's nice. But you were stealing people's desires?
But then, she showed up again and started running her mouth about my past. She told everyone what a pathetic little shit I was. That's why I took all of it from her. Her boyfriend, her social circle, everything. And that still
Anna.
wasn't enough for me. No, it wasn't just her. Everyone that talked behind my back, all the people who just...
I have my own desires. I don't need anybody else's. Living with my desires is bad enough. I'd hate to live with someone else's as well.
This power lets me get revenge. So
You became the bully, right?
You idiot! What good does that do? Now you're just as bad as the people who made you suffer. Is that how you want to live?
Yeah, well done,
Like
genius.
one of those bullies? Didn't you want to be something else? A ray of light for others. And
Ray of light shining. Ooh. Yes. Creep shot. Creep shot.
Takamaki-san. You're right. I wanted to rescue them. All people like me, going through the same thing. But
I'm still having a hard time understanding why Alice is a bad person, though.
You think so?
I mean, she was just playing with her producer
Takamaki-san.
in the corridor.
I want to apologize to the people I hurt and start over.
Anna,
sure
please,
you
you
can
are
turn it
ruining an emotional
I've been
scene.
through a lot of the same things, but thanks to my
Anna.
best friend and the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand up
Lady
for myself
Anna!
and do the right thing. You're never alone. Once you're back to your real self, let's be friends, okay?
You wanna be? Really?
Uh-huh. I mean,
Yeah, they
I
should have been.
totally love Alice.
Like giant eyes inside the bunny ears or something.
Thank you. I'll go back now, where I belong. This time,
In the gutter.
I'm gonna be.
What about the desires?
Oh, this is bad. It's coming down.
There they go. Well, it's a little bit different this time because it's a jail instead of a palace. But yes, you're quite right. They should be used to the whole place falling apart when they defeat the bad guy. That is kind of what happens. Cute.
That was effing amazing!
Cage of Lust closed. Achievement unlocked.
The rightful owners?
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Everyone who got a desire disappeared afterward.
I hope that means their real-life counterparts are returning to normal.
I hope so too. Next day, 3,500 people strangely died last night.
Yes, you're right.
Wait, what the?
What is it, Mona-chan?
Something's wrong. It's not collapsing. But the giant desire blew up! Like... No. Just look around.
Now that you mention it...
Whenever we stole a treasure, we'd have to leave the metaverse entirely, right?
Yeah, we always had to haul ass out of there.
That is most assuredly not.
Maybe this is just to excuse coming back here for grinding.
Eerily quiet.
So if
the Monarch is toppled and the Desires are all returned, the jail still doesn't collapse?
It would appear that palaces are different from this jail after all.
There's a chance we haven't actually resolved the issue yet.
I wonder how Alice will react to this. Could we find out when we get back to the real world?
It'd be nice if she could recall what happened here, but no one shares memories with their shadows.
Think she might talk to Panther?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you two could really hit it off.
She did say that she loves her.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth going that far for her to come to her senses. Alice really is a one-of-a-kind talent. And her dream is definitely something worth fighting for. I just hope she can remember how that dream first made her feel. So she can bring that feeling to the people who need it.
You're right. I should remember what YouTube made me feel when I started it. This'll kill 5 minutes.
I'm sure of it too.
Fascinating.
What's up, Sophie?
Just as the Phantom Thieves predicted, Alice Hiragi appeared to change her logic. This would not be possible had we simply defeated her. How did you predict the outcome?
We didn't really predict it. Being able to change is what makes someone human.
Someone is human because they can change.
The human heart is much more complicated than expected, isn't it? Just when you think you've grown beyond your pain, the smallest thing can bring you all the way back down again.
The human heart
Never has a truer thing been said. Oh my god.
It's filled with mysteries.
Well, you're pretty high up there on the mystery charts yourself, Sophie, my dear.
No, I'm...
Sophie, humanity's companion, right? We get it.
You got it, Skull.
Well, yeah.
Not bad, Skull. Do you really get it?
I started a YouTube channel because everybody else had a YouTube channel. Lamau. Increases damage when performing a phantom...
Well, what do you say we head back now? I'd like to check on the real world, Alice.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Ah, yes! Finally! Can get the Oracle skill. Sounds kinda useful when exploring.
Hey. Ann was very angry with Shadow Alice earlier. By the end, though, she appeared happy. Why is that? Wasn't she angry at Alice? Okay. Anger is not just for hurting people. It is also able to save people. If someone is in the wrong, anger can be used to show them the error of their ways.
Indeed.
The human heart is such a mystery. But thanks to you, I've gained valuable experience. Thank you. I hope to learn more from you.
Ah! Wait for Alice's change of heart. A certain TV studio. That's a certain TV studio is the unknown sequel to a certain magical index.
Thank you so much for coming on today, despite the
certain scientific railgun.
From what I
a certain TV studio.
You wish to share?
Yes, I need to confess something. The incident that occurred with the previous hosts. That was all my fault. I forced him to proclaim his love for me during a live broadcast. When I heard he was engaged to his co-host, I just wanted to ruin their relationship.
Miss Alice.
They're not the only ones. Anytime I see a happy woman, I just get so jealous. I do whatever it takes to ruin their lives.
Is this a prank or something?
All of my
Am I being punked?
Tried so hard to stop me, but then I'd lash out at them too, and I'd assault them until they backed down. The only reason I've changed managers is because my last one had a total breakdown.
Wait, are you... is this real?
Everything I've said here is the truth. I'm sure all of it is easy enough to prove now. I've lied and it hurt so many people. And I'm just so sorry for
And because I'm recording these lines at home with no voice direction, I'm
Phantom
hamming it
Thieves?
up.
I'm the one who did it all. No one but me did these horrible things. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cut! Cut! Right now! Jump to standby!
Alice.
This is gonna blow way up. That news lady even name-checked the Phantom Thieves.
It's not our
Whatever
fault.
may come, at least our job's done.
Right. We may have gone through something quite different from a palace. There's no mistaking Alice had a change of heart.
My
People
account
with
was
the
made in
stolen desires seem to
2008.
be normal again too. It's all over the internet.
Yeah.
My son was about to blow our savings on Alice merch, but the Phantom Thieves rescued him. Thank you, Phantom Thieves.
I'm just seeing a lot of I want my money back. Well, I sure can't help him there.
I'm not sure everyone's actually a victim here.
Nevertheless, mission complete.
I wonder what'll happen to Alice next.
It's probably next to impossible for her to make it in the industry now. Her scandal is big news.
No matter why she did it, there are still consequences for her actions.
Thanks,
Alice
Phantom
really
Thieves.
can
Now
find
I can
that
simp
feeling
for
she
someone
had when
else.
She first discovered fashion. I think she'll be okay.
I'm going to simp
She can
for
still be a
Anne
ray of light for others,
Takamaki.
even if she has to find another way to shine.
That reminds me. We should still try to press her for info. She might know something that we still don't.
But do we actually have a chance of meeting her now? I imagine her day-to-day life's become quite the mess.
Jeez, that's a good point. Her agency isn't going to want anything to do with
Let her join the Phantom Thieves.
An enlightening conversation as always in here.
When did you get in here?
What's up? How's it hanging, folks?
Aw, you again, Gramps?
Hey, I won't deny I'm older than you guys, but that still stings, you know? But more importantly, you guys really hop to work when your minds are set, don't you?
To what are you referring?
Don't play stupid. I gave you solid intel, yeah?
I like this guy so much.
But that's...
Well, that's good news. Looks like I'll be getting my own in return.
Your own what?
I came here today for your response to my offer. You know, the deal.
We already told you we don't work with cops.
And what if I tossed in a little bonus? Such as running some questions by Alice.
Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good.
You were
Do it for
just saying you wanted info from her, right?
That's accurate.
Alice already confessed to messing with people on live TV. Our names have been cleared.
Yeah, what she said. We don't need you for shit.
If only that were true.
What do you mean by that? How is this case not closed?
Oh, it is far from closed. This change of heart epidemic is happening all over the country. And we know they can't all be Alice's victims. Therefore, you still have plenty to get pinned on you, don't you? Not only that, you already know how badly you've stirred the pot. That little calling card stunt's fired up the public more than ever.
True.
These change of heart cases have to be the Phantom Thieves. It's the only thing I hear down at the station now. Do you really not realize how dangerous a position you're in right now?
What bullshit? What the hell did we do?
Calm down. Why do you think I offered you that deal? If I wanted to, I could cuff you and take you in right now. The reason I'm not is because I believe you are not the culprit. To catch the true perpetrator, I need your help.
Fair enough.
As in the person controlling Alice behind the scenes. The MO in this recent epidemic doesn't mesh with the Phantom Thieves' ideology. The motives also appear very different. These are two separate cases. At least, that's what I believe.
May we have a moment to ourselves? We'd like to discuss it first.
Sure, I'll be right outside. Just holler when you're ready for me.
Now this is unexpected. Is assumed Alice's confession would clear our names.
Damn it. So they really weren't just trolling.
What is it?
Trolling.
When I was searching the web, I noticed some people saying weird stuff was happening here and there. Similar to what we've seen so far. Almost none of them.
It's a road trip game, baby.
Seems like
We're going to
everyone's
more
just trying
places
to
than
ignore
just
it.
Yongan Jaya.
Gramps is saying
Welcome,
it's probably not
Inuyuki
bullshit after
Hakusho.
all.
Sony event
do?
in
If
67
they decide
minutes.
to scapegoat us, we'll never be able to clear our names.
They're not even changing hearts for the same reasons as us.
If there really are other brainwashing incidents out there, that would mean there are more jails. Do you think there could be more monarchs out there too?
And what would we do? Considering what we've gathered, going along with that man could be a viable option.
Are we seriously gonna trust that dude?
Hell yeah, we're gonna trust that dude. He's got revolvers.
At the very least, his intel about Alice was useful.
What do you say?
Let's make a deal.
I think that'd be wisest. No, wait. Even if we do level with him, how would we explain it? If he's going to understand what we've been doing, he'll have to learn about the metaverse. Do you think he'll even believe us?
We have no choice but to make him believe. Otherwise, it's our leader on the line.
See, that's a line where they said our leader or the leader. That's fine, that works. When they go this guy, it just feels weird.
It seems our only choice is to take him to the jail.
Wait, really?
Mako-chan,
Yeah, let's do
can you
it.
think of any other way for
Let's
him
take him to
avoid
jail.
being arrested? We have one playable card in our hand. We just have to go along with it for the time being.
All right, we'll do it. It's not like we have any alternative.
We're gonna take him to
Let's
the
hope
jail.
It's not our undoing.
Ah, shit. We gotta stay prepared for the worst case.
I'll call him back in.
Come on back. We're ready for you.
Huh, that was quicker than I expected. So, what say you all?
There's a place we need to show you. Follow us.
So how are we getting him in
I
there?
see. A jail full of shadows, with a monarch seizing desires, was it? All right. What say we go get you tested for drugs now? If you're gonna cook up some fantasy to sell me, maybe try a little less spice.
He doesn't believe it.
Just save it for now. We're about to take you into the cognitive world.
Cognitive world?
Follow us.
Huh? Where to exactly?
He doesn't believe it. So how are they getting him there? Do they have to like install the app on his phone?
So are you gonna answer me or... What? What is... This isn't real.
Everything here is real. Every last bit you can see.
Whoa. What happened? What are those outfits for?
Just about
Are you LARPing?
This is our Phantom Thief attire.
What even is this? Where am I?
Questions. This is a jail. You are currently located within a jail.
Wait. Who are you?
I am Sophie, humanity's companion. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to... What?
Chill out, Zenkichi. You've got to keep yourself together.
Yeah. Right. I can't be losing my shit like... Monster Cat!
You finally believe we've been telling you the
Monster Cat!
How much did I drink last night? This just has to be a dream. I'm still passed out.
You holding up there, Gramps?
No need to worry. He's merely having a meltdown.
That still sounds rather worrisome.
Looks like we blew his mind.
Oh, brother. I suppose we may as well head back now.
Love it.
How did this... What's happened to me? Did I drive myself crazy trying to crack this case?
It's pretty fun watching him lose it.
His brain probably overloaded and he can't catch up.
Why'd we even bother explaining it all beforehand?
We all reacted similarly during our first time. Ah, such innocence.
Get a hold of yourself, Gramps.
Sheesh. How long do you need to get it together? Come on, Earth to Zenkichi.
Huh? Oh, right. Right. Get it together.
And then Morgana's talking.
Wait, are you that monster cat from that place? It's the monster cat!
Not a monster or a cat. Told you I am Morgana.
Since you're cognizant of Morgana speaking in the metaverse, you can understand him here now too.
Cats can talk if I'm cognizant of it? That's really something.
I think he's going to need a little more time to process all of this.
First off, sorry for losing my cool like that. I think I get what's going on, though. Actually, none of it makes any sense to me. But I'm going to strive to understand.
If we're going to make a deal, then that will make us conspirators. Conspirators have to vow never to betray one another's trust.
So, you already know how all this works. All right. Your trust is repaid with mine. Help me figure out this nationwide change of heart business, and I'll make sure you're all protected. As long as you cooperate, I won't allow the police to lay a finger on you. That's my vow.
Get along with the talking cat.
Oh man.
So we've
he's
brought
really real,
Detective Guy to the metaverse and shown him a jail, and he had an absolute meltdown.
PubSec has their eyes
But now
on
he's on
Sapporo
our
right
side.
now because of all the change of heart cases there. I need you in Sapporo
And it sounds
Central
like
City by
we
August
are
8th.
going to go to
Why
Sapporo.
does it need to be the 8th?
Our suspect's out of the country on a business trip until then. We're kicking off the investigation within the hour of their arrival back home.
I see.
The
Very
best
well.
line of his meltdown was,
It's likely
"Monster
that
Cat!"
Sapporo is another monarch, like Alice.
That could be. If so, then I'd have to ask you guys to handle it.
So, we're heading to Sapporo Central in Hokkaido, huh? This'll be quite the little trip for us.
Word of caution? You'll definitely want to avoid any sort of public transportation. You're going to want to either drive or hoof it.
Why is that?
You revived the Phantom Thieves to deal with Alice. Any potential monarch will have heard about it. The way they see it, you're a real problem. Especially if you go after their own desires.
They're definitely all on high alert now. They may even try to get rid of us.
There's no way to know who's brainwashed until after they act. What if one of them was the pilot of your plane?
But if we can't fly, how do we get to Sapporo?
Find a car you can use. That'd be safest.
You're not gonna set us
I know a car right here.
Sorry, but I've got to keep
Morgana.
this investigation top secret. Any aid would just leave a trail.
QP is such good mayonnaise.
Oh, and one more thing.
Welcome
Don't worry about
to the
Alice thing.
QP
I'll fill you in once I'm
community.
Well,
QP is
here's to a solved case.
fucking great. What I like QP for, right?
Sorry I called you a
You get
monster
your
cat.
tuna and brine, drain your tuna,
Sorry.
tuna, QP, little bit of vinegar.
You didn't go crazy.
Mmm,
This
so
is
good.
real
Get yourself some nice fresh bread. So good. QP is the shit, man. Such good mayo. It's so good.
Buzzkill.
I mean, Hokkaido?
Just dipping
Really?
fries in it, chips. Just
There goes our vacation
Oh.
down the drain.
so
There's
good.
stuff happening all over Japan anyways. Even if we do solve this one, we're just gonna get sent off to some other city.
A traveling venture in cooperation with public
It's
security.
kick-ass mayo.
I admit it doesn't sound all bad. We should stop by
I don't eat
Kyoto.
mayo much either, but I've got a QP waiting to be
This
open.
trip isn't for our enjoyment.
When I'm
The
next
case will
craving
still be
mayo,
our primary objective.
I'm opening that bottle
But
of QP
it's still
that I
summer
got.
vacation.
Oh yeah.
Can't we have just a little fun?
Yeah, the 8th is way off from now. We can still do all kinds of shit before then.
Oh, I'd like to experience some regional cuisines. Yeah, sushi for me.
Phantom road trip time.
Oh dear. We can cut loose after the case is closed.
That being said, we should go over some things before we move on to the trip. First up is Emma. It seems like an ordinary app at first, but now we know that it has a hidden function that can access jails.
What's Emma? I know what Emma is, but I'm gonna select it anyway.
Dude, not funny. It's the one acting like the meta-nav, remember?
To think something like that is being used nationwide, it sends a chill down my spine.
The app itself is fine though, right? I mean, you can just delete it if you want. Plus, all the keyword and friend list functions work fine. If the app just let everybody slip into jails, wouldn't the whole country basically be pure chaos already?
We've all registered as friends on it, but that didn't do anything strange in and of itself.
Where did this app come from, anyway?
It's run by a Japanese company called Medici. They're an international IT firm.
Medici, right. I was pronouncing that Medici.
That's quite the
like, wake me up when it's all over.
They have to be a top-tier international enterprise.
So is this some evil mega corporation making jails or something?
But we can't use Emma the same way Alice did.
Well, maybe that's because we all got pure hearts, or something.
Moron.
There's a possibility that Alice had a special version of Emma.
What makes you say that?
Just an idea. I'm grasping at straws over here.
But it is a possibility.
If I got a hold of Alice's phone somehow, I should be able to see if her version of Emma is anything special.
Really? We should ask Inspector Hasagawa if he could confiscate it for us. I'll reach out to him later over it.
Alright, next topic. The jail. Each palace collapsed after the treasure inside was stolen. But the jail is still in Shibuya. Not only that, but the palaces are the manifestations of their rulers' cognitions. But that's not true at all in jails. Humans can have their desires seized from their shadows there.
And that would cause terrible things to occur to them in the real world.
When you put it all together like that, don't it sound even worse than palaces?
If these other bizarre incidents across Japan are genuine changes of heart, that means there are probably more jails out there.
There could be quite a few of them,
more jails,
considering how impossible it is to report on every incident.
So, we're working with the police to try and clear our names, but is that really enough?
How do you mean?
If the jails are as dangerous as we've seen, then wouldn't it be bad to just leave them alone if stuff as awful as what happened in Shibuya is happening all over? Aren't we the only ones who can stop it?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, it's our job to save people suffering helplessly.
And give people courage.
Why is it our job?
Yeah, you said it. Great speech, Lady Ann. You've got us all fired up.
If that's the plan, maybe traveling by car will actually work to our advantage.
Right. We might find some more jails on the way to Sapporo.
That works for me. A little bit of a jailbreak spree along the way.
But how do we actually find the other jails?
Input random words into Emma?
Yes?
It'll only take us about 1,000,000 years.
I believe it may be time for the Sophia show.
Ooh, check the super AI.
I can detect any jails in the vicinity by scent.
For real?
By scent?
A jail emits a distinct signature. When I enter a jail's range, I can sense it.
Sophia, that is nuts!
Praise accepted.
There is still much we do not understand. But at least we now have a course of action.
Yeah. This is gonna be
a great time with you guys.
You're right. We deserve to enjoy ourselves along the way.
all that's left is to secure our transportation.
If this is
Let's
going
travel
to fit all of
Morgana
us,
style.
Won't it have to be pretty big?
We'll just have to rent something. Oh, who knows what it'll cost us.
Money is no object to us. The prize funds for my most recent contest entry have finally come.
Oh, keep your snack money to yourself.
Well, we could deal with someone in the police. Maybe they'll help pay for our investigation.
Not a chance.
Nah, no way.
Some pretty big transportation. I'm getting this feeling that Sojiro mentioned something along those lines once. Let's go ask him.
A ride that could fit all of you.
Weren't you talking to someone about big transportation or something the other day?
Oh, you mean the guy I know with the camper? Yeah, he was whining about never having the time to use it. How it's just collecting dust.
Yeah, Sojiro.
Sojiro, that's it! Please go borrow that camper for us, please.
Big Daddy.
Does this have anything to do with what you guys are getting blamed for?
Yes.
And I guess I don't have a choice. I'll give him the call.
Does this have anything to do with what you're getting blamed for? Yes? Alright. Camper is yours.
Listen up. No getting too wild out there, alright? And are you all set with travel funds and whatnot?
Yes,
Do we have a legal
went
driver
for
here?
summer vacation.
Presumably Makoto, right?
Art drove me to rags, but now it has propelled me to riches.
Yeah, we gotcha.
A camper? This is turning into some kind of coming-of-age flick. Wait, are you guys and girls actually gonna sleep in that thing together?
Sleep together in that thing?
boys are all
Heck
sleeping
yeah.
on the roof. And we've got Makoto and her Fist of Justice with us if someone tries anything funny.
Oh, and I'm very handy with an axe.
Yeah.
These sisters are really doing it for themselves. Fine, whatever you gotta do.
So, about what I asked for.
Ah, right. Alice's phone. Here you go.
Nice scores, Enkichi!
Hey, that's important evidence. No breaking it. Got that?
So, how was Alice anyway?
She was pretty upfront about the whole heart-changing situation. When people registered her as a friend on Emma, she noticed they'd suddenly grow obedient to her. At first, she was just curious what was going on. But she says she got such a thrill from making people do her bidding, she couldn't stop herself.
It began with the
That's
friend
about
registration.
what I thought.
Was there anything else?
The only other thing she did was apologize. That's
The
all we
axe
got.
doesn't show
But it
up.
does seem like she
Oh right, it's an axe and a hot dog.
She didn't actually know anything about the trail of their
Yikes.
desires.
Well, I have to say,
I watched a Japanese film about that once.
shown me what you did.
What in the hell?
What is it? Did you find something?
I thought I'd find some unique aspect to Alice's version of Emma. But nope. This is just the standard commercial version. It hasn't even been tampered with.
So we got nothing out of this?
I didn't say that. I did find traces of some snooping in her phone.
What do you mean?
Someone was monitoring Alice's activity, either her smartphone usage in general or her Emma usage specifically.
So, like...
Was it public security?
Oh, we wish. I'm gonna teach them all about this stuff for future cases.
If it wasn't public security, does that mean there's still someone out there involved with this incident?
Do you see anything revealing the monitor's origins?
No, just the guy
Somewhere
at the
within
end
the country.
had his nether
That's all I get from
untethered.
this.
Getting even that's quite the feat. You're real good, kid.
Never underestimate the techie of the Phantom Thieves.
So someone was tracking Alice. Who could it be?
One thing at a time. This isn't our only case to work. I'm sure we'll find more leads as we investigate the incidents. Well, I'll see you August 8th at Sapporo Central. Don't be late, got it? I'll reach out to you that day with the meetup location. Time to return this phone to its rightful owner.
So Alice could put people in her jail because she was a monarch. Is that about right?
Since it didn't seem to be her version of Emma's doing, that seems correct.
I get where you're coming from, but we still shouldn't jump to conclusions. Like Zenkichi said, there's still plenty to look into.
That's true. We don't know enough about what's happening. We should gather more intel.
Hey, you guys still together? Then come on outside. Check out your wheels.
Oh heck yeah.
Yo.
Check. Oh, nice.
What?
Whoa!
Beautiful.
The retro design.
Thanks!
So splendid.
Damn.
This is a Vulcan retro life.
Oh. Wow.
It reminds me of American diners in the 1950s.
What's true?
Please, can I save somewhere?
Hey, hey!
Almost, almost.
I'll just
Oh. Oh man. Be right back. Been holding that in for 15 minutes. Hey, Gollops. And I'm back. Oh, look! It's that game I played. Fake Jojo. Oh god, what was its name? Sakigake Otokojuku. Anyway. I see what you did. It looks just like a 50s diner, eh, Zach? Like in that movie, Grease. You know, with John Travolta. John Travolta would end up playing a regal gentleman in The Fanatic, directed by Fred Durst. Yes, Zach, Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit, directing a movie. It's crazy. Don't you think, Zach? Head to the city. Talk to Sajiro. Aha. Fred Durst directed a movie.
Yo!
We did it!
Gonna go grab some ramen.
Yeah, let's go.
The Shujin Trio. Damn, this shit's the bomb.
That's what I'm talking about!
These words fall into my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Whoa.
Oh. For real?
So that's the story.
Awesome!
Oh yeah, extra large bowls. Oh, that much ramen. Oh, that looks so good. Oh. Oh man.
Oh no.
Gonna puke.
Good grief.
I'm down for one more.
Whoa.
To the full extent. Got some bond points to spend, and first up, I'm getting Oracle's recovery. Heck yeah. I think there's a level 2 and a level 3 of that. Scares the heck out of me. Watch out for flying noodles, because if you don't do well here, all you get to eat are noodles. Here we go. Right, they say if there's anything you're missing, go buy it now, but nothing is open, and it's all just vending machines. And what they carry is generally trash. I wonder if I can get anything good from the Sophia shop. I'm not allowed access to the Sophia shop right now.
Hey.
Now then, I'll just add this.
That's mildly disappointing. The Boss Coffee. This isn't Yakuza. The initial partnership with the drinks company, with Yakuza, that led to even the latest games having drinks and spirits in them. It's crazy. They did that so they could afford to make the first Yakuza game. And that partnership is still strong today. Let's have a look at the Chemist, because that's about the only thing that's going to be any good to me right now. The Chemist was... Alhige, right? Yeah.
Hey, welcome. That's super recommended. That's
9, let's buy one.
sold.
Yeah, it would feel weird to have a paid product placement in this because it's more of a fictional world. Like when they mention stuff like cryptocurrency in this, I shuddered a little. So I'm like, oh god. Really? But how else are they going to explain you being able to buy stuff instantaneously?
Go.
Cooking ingredients. Ah. Slowly
sure
investing in
your kid's
weed
gonna be
coin.
okay on your own?
I forgot that's what I called mine.
Fine. I mean, probably.
Take care, boss.
Same to you. Be careful out there.
Thanks, bye.
And don't do anything funny with my daughter.
Yeah, summer vacation, here we come!
Well, let's be real. If anybody was going to do anything funny, it would be Futaba.
You look unusually serious, Inspector Hasegawa.
Oh, Commissioner Kaburagi. My apologies. I've been short on sleep. I've not been on an undercover case in quite some time.
I wholly understand. Have you liaised with the Phantom Thieves?
Affirmative. I've gained their cooperation. However, proceedings are touch and go. Some of them are also very quick on the uptake. Nevertheless, I guarantee you that I will win them over.
Understood. As expected from someone so...
Trades for 5k now.
Well,
what, weep
I
coin?
still owe you for taking me under your wing. I'm happy to do whatever you require.
Keep at it until you get to the bottom of this case. But do not get too attached to them. At this point,
Yeah, I felt
their
weird
arrest
past 2
is an
weeks.
inevitability.
Attached?
Maybe I'm drinking too much coffee.
I haven't been attached to anything in a long time.
So you say. And how's the girl? Go home. At least every so often. Understood?
Ma'am.
Yeah, same.
No way she's buying anything about that world. I've got to wring a lead out of them. Don't take it personally, Phantom Thieves. All I want is for this
Ludo
case to be
narrative
solved.
dissonance.
And I'll use you however I have to.
You can tell who got the grades, can't you? You can tell who got the intelligent genes.
Yo, where are we now?
Looks like we're coming up on Tochigi Prefecture. We've come a pretty long way.
Tochigi. Tochigi is famous for the Nikko Toshogu Shrine, dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu.
I heard the monkey sculptures there are adorable.
Did you like my disguise, brother?
Ooh, I want strawberries.
Sunglasses!
Let's go strawberries.
Liquid!
Apparently, Gyoza's pretty big there too. Utsunomiya is supposed to be the place for it.
You say gyoza? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna get some, right?
Of all the things to get excited about.
It's understandable. We could all use some time to unwind every now and then. And besides...
So yeah, Makoto's the one driving. I figured that Makoto would have a driving
But
license.
we decided it would be more worthwhile to check out a variety of places rather than just one.
And there might be jails in other cities besides Shibuya and Sapporo.
Not only that, but the supposed monarch of Sapporo won't even be in town till the 8th. We have the time. There's no reason we shouldn't make use of it.
I guess you have a point.
Wait, say we find a jail before then. Does that mean we're sort of hunting for monarchs along the way? Oh, we're taking the Phantom Thieves to a whole new level. This is starting to feel real badass.
Everybody's overtaking us.
I'm sure Sophia will let us know.
Leave that to me. I should be able to handle it. I think.
You'd think the AI would be a little more sure of herself.
Yeah, seriously, who or what are you?
I'm humanity's companion.
There she goes singing again.
Don't think too hard
True,
about it.
true.
I'm sure we'll learn more if she sticks around. Isn't that right, Sophia?
You thought it was just for a moment. Yeah, no, it turns out it's just like a 1950s diner in
You've
here.
been driving this whole time. Are you doing okay? I have my license too, so I could always drive if you want. Well, you
The idea of Haru driving is
so I'll try to
terrifying.
handle as much of the driving as I can.
Does anyone else have their license? I don't.
Apologies, I do not.
Me neither. I want to get mine soon, though. Do you have one?
I'm unlicensed too. I'm Persona 4 for the Super Famicom.
Well, I guess we did just reach
That was a
driving
terrible
age.
joke.
Sorry, Mako-chan. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I won't. Although we might be taking more breaks. I wouldn't want to put any of us at risk.
That's fine by me.
Oh,
we want
yeah,
our
that's
Makoto
good.
to stay nice and well rested.
I don't usually
So you're
drink
going to keep driving, Makoto? I think so. For the time being.
instant coffee,
Sounds difficult.
but I made a
Is there
change for
anything I
this
can do to help? Well, since
this
you
fast.
asked.
No, I don't have a bingo card, and also my inside knowledge was
We can have lunch
specifically
there, too.
tunneled towards
I'd be
Nintendo,
happy
because of
to.
course
There's a river
we
bed
have an
outside
uncle
that
who
should be
works at
perfect.
Nintendo.
Lunch by a river, huh?
Th-
Man, this is feeling like a real road trip.
This is a little bit different. All I can say is games that are coming out soon on the PS5 will probably be brought up. So, Ratchet and Clank, Rip Apart,
Seriously.
Rift Apart,
Perfect weather for
um,
working outdoors too.
Shall we get started then?
Balan Wonderland,
ingredients,
because it didn't get shown at the Nintendo one, it'll probably get shown at
This is
this
going to be so nice. Cooking lunch.
I'm not expecting anything on Elden Ring or anything like that.
All right. We'll leave the main course to you.
Like I have no faith in cool stuff turning up. Select coffee beans. 20 SP to all allies? Damn, that's good.
Something smells great. I think we have a winner.
I know that smell. That's Sojiro's curry, no doubt. Oh, my stomach. I need...
The rice has been prepared. We're ready whenever.
The rice has been prepared.
Oh, it's so good.
He hams it up because the Japanese voice is just like blah 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 blah. It's the same voice actor as Gintoki from Gintama in the Japanese. I keep forgetting his name, but he's a really good voice actor. Seriously, shit, forgotten his name.
The very last plate.
But in the English, he's like, oh yes, fate is cruel.
Don't act so
The
depressed.
Japanese is like
It's
blah
not
blah
like it's
blah
the end
blah
of the
blah.
world.
You will. Please do.
Ah, that was killer. I can't even move.
I'm full too. How about I pour us some tea and we can all just relax?
I'm down. Ooh, why don't we roast marshmallows later on too?
Toast marshmallows.
Seriously, still thinking about
What do we
food?
like? What are we,
There's
kids?
always room for sweets.
All right, we'll finish our break with some tea and sweets, then get going.
This game does not know who you dated, and yes, you can date characters in 5. And there's no way they'd be able to know on PC because 5 isn't currently available on PC, just
We've been on the road
Strikers.
for a while. Where are we now?
We'll be entering Sendai soon.
We made a lot
Sendai?
of stops, but no sign of any jails, huh?
Well, I'm definitely feeling a little more relaxed now. I wouldn't want those things popping up everywhere. Also, it's getting kind of dark. How about we call
Maybe
it a
they'll
day?
be dating near the end of the
We
game,
should
maybe
decide where we
post-game.
wanna stay for tonight.
Shouldn't we eat first? What's good in Sendai?
As far as local delicacies go, there's always beef tongue. There's plenty of specialty shops around.
But the options are not great here,
Delicious as that sounds,
because
we must go to Mount
my two
Aoi
waifus
Park
from
and
5
see the
aren't here.
remains of Sendai Castle. They house a statue of the late Lord Date Masamune. I'd very much like to see the one-eyed dragon for myself.
I want to take a bath first. I'm not sleeping in the camper all sweaty and sticky.
Jeez, we're all over the place on this one.
Oh yeah, they should have, but
What should we do?
I don't think it would matter given the way
This is where I come in.
the way this game is set up.
Leave it to me.
Oh shit. What did she say?
Searching. Overnight parking lots, beef tongue, Date Masamune, and nearby bathhouses. Leave it to me. I'll find the most efficient route to everything you've suggested.
Wow, you can do all that, Sophia?
It's nothing special. I'm just doing a wide search and lining up our destinations. We should first head to the parking lot at Mount Alba Park. Then we can walk to the statue of Masamune. Huh?
What's up?
This smell. There might be a jail here.
Whoa, for real? You can really tell just off that, huh?
Are you
You want to date the cat? They don't let you have same-sex relationships in the Persona games?
All right then, we're heading.
I'm
to
not
Sendai.
opposed.
It shouldn't be too much longer.
It's just I don't think they let you do it.
Well, Sophia, can you smell the jail?
Yes, I'm sure of it. There's a jail somewhere in this city.
You don't want any spoilers,
really
so
are
I'm not
more
going to
jails
tell you why
besides the one
dating
in
the cat
Shibuya?
might be okay.
There's a jail and something rotten.
But there'd be spoilers for Persona 5
Right.
Royal and
We'll
not
need to look
Persona
into that
5
first.
anyway, so
And how are we supposed
you're
to do
probably
that?
fine.
Sendai's a pretty big city after all.
It's up to
could
you
check some more of the
if you
popular
want to know.
sightseeing spots. We might hear something if there's people around.
Great thinking. And what's more, we're right here in Mount Aoba.
I'd rather
Park,
not spoil
home to
for
the
anyone.
statue of Lord Masamune.
Dude, you can check out the statue tomorrow. I'm starving.
Excuse me? There's no guarantee the statue will still be here come sunrise. A trip is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once you've set a plan, you must act on it without delay.
There he goes. I'll never understand that logic of his.
By the way, Mako-chan, did you find out
Good,
if
good.
it's okay for us to sleep?
Well, the
in
great
park?
thing is none of what's happening in this game is
confirmation.
really
At least we
that
won't have to
canon
worry about
or
finding a place to
important.
sleep.
So
And it looks like there
whatever
are
you
lots of
see here,
sightseers here, so
outside of
we
the
should have
fact
plenty
that
of
these
chances to ask
characters
around.
are all together
Should we check out
and
the
they
statue?
have
It's only a short
Phantom
walk from here,
Thieves
right?
forms, apart from that,
Very close.
they're barely
Then let
discussing
us
anything
depart.
from the first game.
Lord Masamune awaits.
What was the thing that finally made you want to play these games? I'm curious, because I'll tell you what made me want to play these games. I got sick of being told to play it by my colleagues at work. Yes, they shoot themselves in order to release their personas. Their guns are called evokers because they evoke your power.
Let's go.
There's a famous internet meme. You know the meme where the guy's like, "I'm gonna need 2 guns for this one." You know the meme. There's a version of the meme that's like, "I'm gonna need 2 evokers for this one." It's cool. I like the way it's done in Persona 5. You have a mask that forms on your face and you rip it off. You know, like Ichigo in Bleach. Ah, Date Masamune.
So this is it! This is that Masamune statue Inari was going on and on about. He looks so cool. I bet he'd be cutting down
I don't know how it's done in 4. It might just be that they step into TVs. I'm not sure. I've not played 4 past the TV mode in Golden.
Indeed. I should have expected as much from such an icon. We must come back during the day and...
The hell? What's all this about?
Prince of Nightmares, Volume 1. 20th reissue celebration?
Reissue celebration? So they're promoting a book?
And they've stuck it on the statue?
To do this. Maybe it's some kind of prank.
What a reprehensible miscreant. Putting up such tasteless flyers for their own gain.
Let's take them down. That's better.
Well, you happy, Yusuke?
Yes. Now that I've seen the great Masamune, my apologies for taking so much of everyone's time. Let's move on.
Alright, that's one item off the list. Next up, Beef Tongue City.
Ooh, beef tongue.
Let's see if these local flavors are enough to impress a sophisticated palate like mine. Oh, sorry. It might be hard to get in if we bring a cat along. What? Oh, oops.
Don't worry. It'll take us 15 minutes to drive across from one end of town to the other, because the game is running at 10 frames per second. Wait, no. It's raining. 5 frames per second.
Ryuji, cut it out! You're spitting all over me!
I think Yusuke's crying over here.
I don't even want to know what his regular diet is like if this is enough to make him cry. Either way, food's delicious.
21 minutes to go.
Hey, let me have some
The
too.
PlayStation event.
I swear, you are the noisiest cat on the planet. Ask him to split some with you. You heard the dude? Too bad. Just gotta make do with the smell.
Don't be such a pig.
Yeah, there's a few more comments than usual.
Not so loud, you idiot!
Hey, I'm sorry, but someone know if Spider-Man for Marvel's Avengers will be announced.
Oh shit!
Finally, we get FNAF VR and another FNAF game for PlayStation. Billy Segura says,
Hearing
COVID.
things, I could have sworn I heard a cat.
Oh, nope. Not a real cat, at least. We were just...
Bloodborne 2,
practicing our
remember
cats
that.
Right, Ryuji?
Meow?
Oh, come on. You're not fooling anyone. Sounds to me like he's in the bag of the gentleman with the glasses. Oh, that's sweet. Are you going to share? You and your cat should partake in the finest beef tongue this restaurant has to offer.
What? Jay, not so loud!
Oops. Sorry. You're right. If you get thrown out, then no more beef tongue. By the way,
Who's
is
this
this
lady?
your first time having Sendai beef tongue? I should tell you, the oxtail soup's to die for. Did you know oxtail soup is packed with collagen? A lot of people seem to think it's good for your skin. They say it's not as effective when ingested, but there's a fair number of reports that suggest otherwise. Human cognition can be quite misleading. You may think you feel a change when none has occurred. This is the placebo effect, and
I think I found the woman I want to date.
Does she even notice us talking right now?
This overwhelming onslaught of pointless info. We got ourselves a nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry about, the bag thing.
Huh? What? Oh, you mean the cat? Don't worry. I won't tell the staff or anything. By the way, are you all students? I see. So you'll be taking your college entrance exam soon. Decided on a university yet? Oh, forgive me. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Kuan Ichinose. I work as a researcher over at
Ichinose.
University.
Yeah, I get that from time to time.
You should come check out the campus. It's way up in the mountains, but it's
I have to
a
put
lot
some
of
cream
fun.
on.
Lots of bears this season too. The bears?
Oh, we kind of got something going on already, so we don't exactly got the time.
I see. Yes, well, it's important that you do what you want while you're still young. Allow me to impart a little treat till next we meet.
Candy.
Sure?
Well then, I've had my fill of beef tongue, so it's probably best if I get going. Farewell, young ones!
Strange woman turns up, gives us candy.
So, she was...
You've added Ichinose to the
Huh?
Well, thankfully we avoided
to the
getting in
dictionary.
trouble.
I wasn't aware the dictionary
We
was
should be
still
grateful she
going.
didn't
That's
tell us.
awesome.
Sorry.
Maybe to celebrate the what is it? April 12th, April 14th,
Sorry, Mona-chan.
whatever it is, the
We'll buy you some
YouTube
salsa kamaboko later.
return. Maybe we should play the dictionary on the YouTube return.
Nice layer of jar on top. Oh, I can't wait.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, his latest work was just perfect. I was already reading
2 nights in a row, if you can believe that. Speaking of which, I read in a magazine interview that he's going to be at the station today. There's no way I missed
No problem, can do.
Alright, let's finish eating.
I'll DM you on Discord or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
How you can eat 5 bowls of rice is beyond me. Is your stomach a black hole or something?
Look, if they're offering free refills, then you can bet I'm ordering them.
Yeah, if they're offering free refills, get the free refills.
Of the meat, then the aroma on the next.
Cigar lips. Next time we go to the sushi restaurant, and I'm on my 12th bowl of miso soup.
Delicious.
Yeah, good job.
That's perfectly fine and normal.
It was, as they say, a piece of cake.
Guess we should leave where we eat up to Sophia now, huh?
Free refills.
Natsume-san, your lady said she was just...
It's great, and there was tofu in it as well. It was so good.
Natsumi-san, over here. Can you please sign my
They essentially
copy?
had it on tap. You just go,
Thank
another
you
bowl,
for
please.
all your support. Whoa, hold on now. Only one autograph per person,
Miso soup on
please.
tap. Some tofu.
Oh, my apologies, but
There
could
you
the
go.
men please go
So
to
good.
the back of the line? Ladies first, you see.
What the hell's that?
He looks pretty popular. I heard that woman say latest book. Does that mean he's a writer?
Oh. Hello there. Are you looking for an autograph as well? Or perhaps a handshake?
Mole! Mole!
Oh, how terribly rude of me to keep such lovely fans waiting. Please, accept this as a token of my apology, yes? Don't worry, I've already signed it.
Okay.
Moly, moly, mole.
We were
Austin!
just passing by.
Ah, is that so? It seems I got a little ahead of myself.
Prince of Nightmares by Ango Natsume.
Yours truly, Ango Natsume. It's a pleasure.
Prince of Nightmares. That's the name from those flyers on the Masamune statue.
My flyers on Masamune's statue? Ah, I think I know what happened. That's most likely the work of some of my more zealous fans. I appreciate.
Do you reckon it's his
my
jail?
work, but it
I'm
appears
starting
they
to get
went
a
overboard
feeling that it's
somewhat.
his jail.
Honestly,
What do we
they
think,
can be a
guys?
real handful sometimes.
Definitely his jail.
Allow me to apologize on their behalf. In exchange, allow me to offer you a
Yeah.
kiss.
Yo, back off, dude. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable?
Seriously, back off.
And who are you supposed to be? I believe I was addressing these lovely young ladies here. I thank you not to interrupt.
Who are
sorry,
you guys?
but they're with
We're
us.
Star
You
Fox.
can always talk to me.
Do you seriously think you can get away with speaking to me like that?
Oh,
My, this one's got
show
some
starts in
backbone,
1440.
doesn't
There it is.
Mr.
It's doing a
Natsume,
thing now.
We need to get moving soon.
it? Well then, it seems I must be going. I've a magazine interview to get to. To all those who have read my book, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I just mute it.
Natsume! I love you! Oh, he's just so dreamy. I'll have to buy 10 more copies tomorrow to show him just how much I care.
Who was that man?
I don't know if he was some local big shot or whatever, but he sure was pissing me off.
He was a strange one for sure. But the people around him seemed really happy. Why was that?
Probably because they're a bunch of weirdos.
I must agree. He wasn't at all deserving of such praise, even in the form of flattery.
Are you alright, Haru?
108 more items in the dictionary since I
was
last
just a
updated in
little
December
surprised is
28.
all.
How did a jerk like him get so popular?
118 more
Any
phrases.
sense?
There might be something else going on here. He could even be changing people's hearts.
You mean he's the monarch of the Sendai jail?
It's just one possibility.
No, I think you might be onto something. If he's the monarch, then everything else totally makes sense.
I got my laptop back at the RV. Should be able to dig something up from there.
I reckon he is.
Now then.
Oh. Good job there's a save opportunity. You only get one of those every 4 hours.
That's what I thought. Hey.
Camper's not this... I'm not allowed to explore. Ultimate Amazaki. Makes you think you're drunk. Let's have one. Cafe Blue. Ugh.
Let's go.
Not allowed to explore. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Sophia, you can confirm there's a jail here, correct?
The smell got a lot stronger once we entered the city. So yes, I'm sure of it.
And the man we met earlier, his name was Ango Natsume?
I just did a quick search on him. Here's what came up. Ango Natsume, grandson to renowned writer Sogo Natsume. Currently a successful light novel author.
I like the idea of... I did a Google on him. There was nothing there because of Europe's data protection laws.
Says the guy kicked off his career with his debut work, Prince of Nightmares, which won the grand prize in the Sokaisha Awards. This thing's selling stupidly well.
A light
Sold
novel
1 million copies
author.
alone.
Well, if you listen to...
right?
Oh man, I'm pulling a blank on the name. Oh. Nuts. Genocide Jill, what's her name? Toko Fukawa. If you listen to Toko, light novels are not real books. And I'd happen to agree.
Are you kidding? It's a borderline miracle. Debuts almost never hit numbers like that, even the really good ones.
I checked social media, and, well, this whole thing is kind of bizarre.
Natsume's fans are probably going on some kind of rampage, right? There's a rumor that some people got beat within an inch of their lives, just because they were sort of dressed like Natsume's characters.
Right. The worst part is that no one stepped in to stop them. In fact, the attackers were praised for what they did.
They're likely the same kinds of people who defile Masamune's statue with flyers. They clearly lack self-restraint.
The fans at the station seemed really passionate too. It was almost like they were part of a cult.
I'm checking some of the online forums. It looks like there's about 100 threads created about this dude almost every day. And they're all positive. Not only that, but all of these IP addresses are from Sendai.
That's crazy suspicious. This is definitely our guy then, right?
It's certainly possible.
But there's still a chance he's our monarch too, ain't there?
That's what we're gonna find out. Tomorrow, we'll go into town and see what intel we can dig up. If he's the monarch, then there's a good chance we'll run into some victims who've had their hearts changed, just like in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, we should probably let Inspector Gramps know too, huh?
Good idea. He might be able to give us some other clues too.
Okay, well, I
Inspector
guess we should all
Gramps.
probably hit the hay. We've got a busy day tomorrow.
So... why the hell are we sleeping up top? Might as well be sleeping outside. Ain't it gonna be cramped?
There's nothing we can do. There isn't enough room in the car. Besides, it's not as bad as you say. Back when there were more students at the atelier, it was quite normal for us to sleep huddled together due to lack of space.
Man, you always keep cool in the weirdest possible way. You know that? Come on, guys, are we really just gonna call it a night? Shouldn't we, like, all be playing cards till super late or stargazing or something? Ain't that the kind of shit we're supposed to do on a big trip like this?
Sleep is fun. I agree.
You're missing the point, dude.
Forget it, Ryuji. We're up early tomorrow anyway, so you'd better get some rest.
Man, it's gonna be hot as hell with 3 of us and Morgana, ain't it?
Very true. That fur certainly won't help things either.
Oh, what do you want from me? I can't help that I'm a cat. Not that I'm actually a cat, though.
Guys, shut up.
Shit. Sorry.
Sleeping on the roof of the camper van.
Wrong. Not like that. Like this. This.
Liquid. I fell asleep to the sound of everyone's peaceful breathing. We did like a tiny bit of fighting at the start of this stream.
Awesome!
Aww. Yeah.
Okay. So we're in investigation mode. This just looks like a Tony Hawk's map. Like, I'm just expecting to pull out my skateboard and do a caveman onto the rail for a sick 50-50 blunt slide.
I'll just add this.
Welcome.
Increases showtime gauge, but probably nowhere near enough for my liking.
Oh, yeah.
Take a gander. Oh, that's good. Here you are.
What a coincidence. What in heaven?
Oh, that's good. Thanks a bunch. Is that all? Thanks a bundle. Thanks a lot.
Okay, new ingredient. New recipe. There's all these people standing around. Grumble, grumble.
What did you say? Really?
Rumor collection. Band meeting. Ooh, we've got a velvet room around here as well. That's useful. Where did I go wrong? He's not helpful though.
Let's go back.
Yeah, velvet room. Not that I need anything in the velvet room at the moment. I still don't fully understand everything about the Velvet Room.
Yo!
Yes.
What the heck? Ugh.
Ice cream shops. Oh man, now I want an ice cream. Not enough time.
What's up, Dad? Is that all? Thanks.
Something is amiss.
No, not me. The author is a pretentious prick. Anna's excited. There's only 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Is this event gonna be in Japanese? Because that'll just make it all the more fun.
Allow me to take your order.
Plus 20 SP, that's kind of useful. We're gonna watch a Japanese event.
Have you made your choice? Please, take this. Stay safe out there.
So many shops around here.
Can I help you find something? Is that all you need? Thank you. Thank you.
Why, hello there.
Cures fear, cures rage. Just heals.
Here's Wilbur. Here's
I want to have one of everything.
Thanks, leaving.
Just in case there's an achievement for that. Just thinking ahead.
Hey. All right. All right.
I should write something.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is, it's the Japanese one. Oh, heck yeah.
That last part might
Let's
have
do
been
it.
air dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Lou Stutter, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive
4K,
triggers,
60 frames
3D
per
audio,
second.
and more. Picking up where Crash Bandicoot
Coming
4
to Epic
left
Game
off.
Store on
Crash
PC,
Bandicoot
so I'll
4
just
It's
play it on
About Time.
PS5.
We find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see them spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second.
Looks good.
With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing
Yeah, I'll get this on PS5 then.
Or feel the grip when you grapple a Tunnis hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard.
Adaptive
and really
triggers are a
feel the
good selling
suck
point.
when you vacuum his Dingodile. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way, leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials.
Yeah, that's a feature of PS5 because it's all SSD. You can just have checkpoints and games you can just jump straight to.
From the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th,
that makes it sound
there's
like
no
you'll have
better
to pay
time
for
to
the
experience
upgrades.
Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
There's got to be a good offer somewhere.
Welcome back, クラッシュ。役者が揃ったところで今回のステイトオブプレイも
ありがとうございます。
最新情報をお届け。まずは
Yes,
プレイステーション
let's go.
スタジオから PS5 向けにこの春発売予定のお待ちかねのゲームの最新情報です。
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal.
Returnal? Okay,
In Returnal,
this looked
you will play
cool
as Celine,
at the event,
an
but it was all
Astro Scout.
FMV.
Crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet
looks nice.
and search for answers and
In
unfold
engine, huh?
mysteries, which may point to a larger force
Sexy.
at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
Looks sweet. Get $1 off the PS5 version. Can you imagine it? Very smooth. But games that go red and the sound cuts out when you're low on health.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess,
Nuts.
combat situations prove challenging no matter
I dropped
what
my
the
inhaler.
circumstances are. Death is only the beginning.
How am I meant to inhale now? Yeah, it looks a bit like Control.
Every time
Speaking
you
of
die
which,
and restart, the world will change.
I still
The
haven't
map
got
will be
round to
different,
playing that yet.
Enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers.
Got it on
so you
Game
have to think
Pass.
fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Dark Souls with a gun. I'm gonna be that guy, like that video game journalist that says a game is Dark Souls.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
Lots of Japanese comments now.
Besides the intense combat,
Not much
Returnal
English.
also has a deep and engaging
Some
narrative.
Russian guy wrote
We allow
PS2
players
the
to piece
best.
together the puzzle that is the story of Celine.
So it's a
as they
Rouge-like.
venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
Someone can't spell.
That can't be here. I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was
YouTube
losing my mind.
Oh yeah, that's right. I asked to be notified
Comfort here.
of the stream.
No safe space. Exactly as I left it.
These days, I'm an Xbox 360 guy. I think I love the Xbox 360 the most. But I would, given the current situation.
チームが送るリターナルは4月30日発売予定。
Returnal! Oh god, this piece of shit from the Nintendo Direct. If it's the same trailer, I'll be very disappointed.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent.
Constantly shrinking battleground?
Well-timed catch
Where have
powers up
I
the
heard
ball,
that
making
before?
it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner.
Rouge one.
Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying
If you want some fun on Twitter, go into the search box and write something like, for all intensive purposes, or something like that, right?
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode.
And then look at all the
Teamwork
people
makes the dream work in
using
Knockout City.
the wrong
If your crew is outmatched, a
turn of
well-coordinated team could
phrase.
still dominate.
It's funny.
We're playing in Back Alley
I get
Brawl,
my kicks
a new
from
map
that.
that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a
incorrect
chance to react. Beyond special
idioms.
balls, each map features a unique mechanic.
And watching
In Back
how
Alley
many
Brawl, you
people
can hop
use
into a
them.
tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion.
Oh man, colon.
The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our
Become
crossplay
the
beta
ball.
at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Don't care. I'm sure there's someone out there that's excited about Knockout City, but not me.
続いては初公開の情報です。スロクラップが手掛ける PS5 の新作ゲームをご覧ください。
Ooh. Fun aesthetic. What am I looking at? This isn't that Shaolin game off Steam, is it? Oh! This looks like something I've been waiting for. Yes, this looks like what The Quiet Man should have been. I can't believe I played through that game twice! What's wrong with me? Sifu. Shut it fuck up.
シーフーの初公開映像でした。2021年後半 PS5 で発売予定。さて、お次はハートマシンによる PS5 のアドベンチャー大作ソーラーアッシュの最新情報です。
Not there. Not on Steam. It was for the art. Yeah, art game, huh? It's because it was a horror game. In the last 5 minutes, it's a horror game.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash.
Looks nice. Looks stylish.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void,
so it's Zenith,
which has been consuming everything in its path.
I'm not opposed.
You play as Ray,
it's Zenith,
a daring
but that's
void
fine.
runner who has decided to venture into
Someone
this
was gonna
anomaly as a
do
last-ditch
Zenith
effort
eventually.
to save her homeworld. Rei is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the Ashen Clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Zenith.
At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Rei has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
Looks nice. Looks pretty cool.
As you
I look
journey
forward
save
to
your
playing
planet,
this on Epic
you'll find
Games
yourself face to face with grotesque and
No.
violent creatures.
Probably.
Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow.
Anything that's coming out on Epic Games
As you
Store,
explore
I'm
the
going to play it on
Ultra
PS5.
Enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Rei will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Looking good, Joker. So Shadow of the Colossus as well.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Well, fun is important.
This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Also has a Gravity Rush feel to it. From the broken up environments. I'm game.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small.
What?
Pathetic. But now, you are more.
Saw with bunny rabbits? FNAF? Yeah, FNAF. Five Nights No Freddy! Oh god. Have you seen the Red Letter Media Five Nights at Freddy's episode? They uploaded it yesterday.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me.
It's
together.
really good. By the way, you know that Blu-ray of
They won't
the
stop hunting.
Banana Splits
None of them will
movie
stop hunting.
I lent to you a year ago, Garlips. They review that movie,
We have to get you out by morning.
and they say good things about it. At least compared to the Nicolas Cage movie that they also watched. So,
Bring me what I want.
if you watch that episode, it'll make you want to watch the Banana Splits movie, because it's laugh out loud stuff. This looks weird. Like 1v4 Five Nights at Freddy's multiplayer.
There is more going on here than you realize.
Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach の
Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
さて、
Amazing.
続いてはオッドワールド
Soulstorm!
を見てみ
Okay.
ましょう。
I want some news on Soulstorm.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative
Oh,
director
it's
at
the
Oddworld
luscious Lorne
Inhabitants.
Lanning.
Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player, This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I never actually liked Abe for its gameplay. I liked it for its world and characters.
But they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end.
It's because some paths like turn and shit. It's nothing new.
In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others.
Yeah.
You can
it
also
looks cool.
play as
I'm
a
excited for
non-lethal
people who are excited for
or
it,
an agent
but
of chaos. We wanted
I'm
you
not.
to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There is a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
Looks nice, but it's not for me. April 6th, huh? Hello. Hello. Okay. Follow me.
オッドワールドソウルストームの最新情報でした。さらにプレイステーションプラス加入者なら PS5 版が4月から追加料金なしでお楽しみいただけます。
Soulstorm is going to be free to PlayStation Plus subscribers on the Japanese network.
The Future of Gaming でも登場したゴージャスな新
That's
作
the
アドベン
account
チ
I
ャ
buy
ー
my
ケナブリッジオブスピリッツの最新情報をチェック。
I might have to resubscribe. I'm not sure. Is this Kina? The game made by those people that did that Majora's Mask trailer. That made people think there was a Wii U Majora's Mask coming. Yeah. Kina, the Bridge of Spirits. This I'm excited for.
The rot seem quite fond of you. How usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village.
Well, yeah,
looking for forest creatures.
It's like the name is awkward because
I seek passage to the sacred mountain shrine.
Our village is bound to
what happened?
shrines and
Ah, pumpkin blades. Speaking of, let's drag that alert box in front. There we go. Alert box is now in front. But the combat's like Ocarina of Time and Dark Souls. I'm gonna be that guy that compares everything to Dark Souls.
Spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
Looks really nice.
It's okay.
Looks really
have to go
nice.
now.
I wonder if it will come to the Epic Games Store.
Cannot stay here, Spirit.
It's a different spelling, though.
You must move on.
It's a different spelling. Dear Lord. I wonder when Bright Memories come into the PS5. Subtitles flashed on for a second and disappeared. Show Bright Memory, you
アーケインが
cowards.
開発中の PS5 の FPS デスループのスタイリッシュな新着映像です。
スタイリッシュ。
絶対にループは破れない。
絶対などない。ここにはお前とあの異常者の
Oh,
だけだ。
he's the voice of the guy in this game. No English dialogue this time.
よう、こちらランブリン・フランクだ。このループをぶち壊そうとしてる色男にこの
This trailer is going to be in Japanese.
俺たちは踊る準備ができてる。お前は
It looks like the guy doing the voiceover for these trailers is the guy who voices the main character in this. I mean, this looks okay, but it's not gripping me. I think I'd need to see a proper vertical slice to have an opinion on this. They keep showing Deathloop, but never any element of it that actually matters. I appreciate the James Bond theme, though. A comment from a Japanese viewer, it just says, trash of play. Oh, man. You can tell they wanted to make a VR game because it's got teleportation. Looks like it's scenario based and there's someone playing against you, like agent mode in Resident Evil 6. That's the feeling I get. Like there's always someone in like agent mode playing against you. Playing as the chick while you're playing as the other guy.
一曲終わったぞ。ランブリン・フランクも死んだ。次はお前らを仕留める番だな。
A Star Wars helmet. Oh boy.
もう一つゲームの情報をお届けします。
Yes, some news, please. Please. News on a PS5 edition? Yes, news on a PS5 edition. Okay, let's go. Hit me. How much will it cost me to upgrade? How much money do you want? You can have all my money. I'm ready to go bankrupt. Just tell me what you need, Square. Tell me what you're giving me. Are you adding playable Red 13? Oh? 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 Yuffie? 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 Yuffie?
Tadaima.
おかえり様。ユフィがお待ちかねだよ。遅い。
ごめんごめん。はじめましてユフィ。俺はソノン草壁。クラウド。はぐれちまった。おいおい。
クラウド大丈夫だよね。
決まってんだろ。
マコールは彼らの仕事よ。
This is like a scenario when Cloud's with Aeris in the church.
あの連中もう死んで
I'm
る。
gonna need to watch this trailer back in English.
あ、モグリ。
追いかけよう。
Ah! Yuffie! 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 She literally, she just said shit in Japanese.
Senpai!
Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! Oh shit! Did you buy this remake? Because I might as well just buy the PS5 version and give you my PS4 version if you didn't. Integrate! What? What? No, we're not working on part 2. FF7 Remake Part 1 Subdivision Type Alpha Omega Into the Dreams of My Cat 012 Duodecim. Graphics on PlayStation 5. Hit me! I'm not noticing much of a difference, to be honest. Oh, you want me to go cross-eyed for these? It's moving! Oh god. Looks like I'm playing through this again. I was going to anyway? The game runs pretty rough on PS4 vanilla. I don't know, why does it feel like PS4 has slightly better visual fidelity compared to 5 in the footage they're showing? Like, the PS4 footage just looks cleaner? Is it just me? Although I will admit the ray tracing is quite nice. They never properly released the OST over here, because I was going to buy it. I was going to buy like the 8-disc special edition of the OST, but they never released it. Graphics mode, performance mode. Alright! Normal classic, nice. Loading times, what do we got? Bravo! Showing the whole thing. Photo mode? Photo mode? Photo mode? Oh my god, photo mode. Oh god, yes. Yuffie? Yuffie! Okay, limited edition. 100 yen? That's really fair. That's like what? No. That's barely anything. I wonder if it'll be the same over here or not.
Final Fantasy VII リメイクインターグレードの映像をお届けしました。PS5 で6月10日発売予定です。今回はここまで。
67 pence, a dollar.
新作にもご期待ください。ジョン・カビラがお届けしました。See you next time.
See you next time. Was that it? Okay, that was pretty cool. They didn't show an awful lot. Let's see. Crash on PS5, which would probably be the best way to play it. Returnal looks okay. Shitty dodgeball game, don't give a fuck. Shifu looks great. Came out of nowhere. Hyper Light Drifter 2, Zenith looks fine. Looks pretty good. Don't care about FNAF. Soulstorm is not my cup of tea, but I'm happy for people who are happy. Kino looks great. And also Kino looks great. Deathloop, not interested. And then that FF7 remaster, PS5 edition. Now do I buy a PS5 version boxed? Or do I spend $1 to upgrade the PS4 version? Yeah, you know what? I think I'd better buy that boxed PS5 version. So... and the 8-disc OST. Rah 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 rah. Go Stampu. Oh dear God. I'm in such a great mood for FF7 Remastered right now. Holy shit. This is great. Can I get just the audio? It's so hard to get this. All jukebox music. Great. Can I just get a ticket for this? Yes, here we are. Where is it? Yes. Oh, yeah. So, what did everybody else think about that? I believe Soy would be live now. Okay. Ugh. Better stop this stream and transfer it straight to YouTube before it gets muted by Twitch. Later, folks.